What's up, guys? So I'm gonna try to get out and ride my bike and take street photos every single day. So I found the reason why my bike tire went flat in the last video. So there's a lot of pressure on artists to be moral. People expect them to make the world a better place. But an artist is not a pastor. And sometimes being a good street photographer means putting your morals on the back burner. It means being able to step away from your morals and yourself and look objectively at the world around you. So in our world today, we present a filtered version of ourselves. We only show the best parts of ourselves on social media. We're so selective in our filtering that we're kind of creating a brand for ourselves, and we have to only post things that help build that brand. So street photography destroys that whole idea, and it presents us with a view of the world that's free from the consent of the participants. Street photography shows an overview of the entire culture at a particular place at a particular time, and it helps us to get outside of ourselves, because maybe we couldn't see that from an objective standpoint while we were engulfed inside that culture. So street photography is legal. You can legally take pictures of people on the street, but there's a lot of ethical questions. A lot of people get into street photography because it's easy to get into, but it's actually hard to be good at. I'm still kind of young and I haven't spent a lot of time doing street photography, but I really enjoy it and I'm trying to get better. Let's look at some of the photography from Martin Parr as an example. This is kind of what I'm talking about when I say you're making the subject the butt of your joke. It's like you're not really a part of that culture, and you're not really trying to relate to that culture, but you're showing them as being different than you. So here's the question then. Can you accurately represent a culture that you're not a part of? I do take a lot of pictures of poor people and homeless people because I'm around a lot of poor people and a lot of homeless people. Every day I go to the skate park and I film skateboarding videos. A lot of homeless people live at the skate park, and I talk to them every single day. Because I live downtown, I am just engulfed with homeless culture. There's homeless people everywhere. If I walk to Speedway, there's homeless people on the way there. There's homeless people sitting in front of Speedway. There's homeless people sleeping behind Speedway. So I'm really engulfed in the homeless culture. So even though I'm not homeless myself, I'm kind of a part of the homeless culture. I go into abandoned buildings all the time and take photos, and a lot of times I see homeless people living in these buildings. But how much insight can I really offer as to what it's like to be homeless? Because I'm extremely privileged and I have never been even close to being homeless. I think humor is really important in any type of photography, and humor in some cases is more important than morality. Sometimes people's personalities are totally different than you would assume they would be, and when you go up to them and ask them, "Could I take a photo of you?" it actually ends up ruining the photo. One thing that really sucks about American homeless culture that you don't really see in other countries is a lot of the elderly people that I come into contact with that are homeless, they don't really have the same kind of wisdom that elders have in a lot of other nations, because a lot of these people have cooked their brains with drugs. And I talk to some of these people and I assume they're going to have this deep wisdom that they can tell me, but they can't even form sentences because they've been doing LSD for so long, or they've been doing some type of drug. I like taking pictures of everyone I see and everyone that seems interesting to me. The thing is, homeless people tend to be more interesting in a lot of cases than your average middle class, blonde hair, blue eyed cis male. They just are different. They show a different type of society, and I always am interested in taking photos of things that are more dark. I like to take photos at night. I don't like to take photos of happy things. So I'm trying to grow as a photographer. I'm trying to get better. Whenever I have any free time, I'm out there taking photos, trying to work on skills, but also figure out a style of photography that I could call my own. So if you guys have any comments, suggestions, or questions for me, let me know in the comments section below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a filmmaker, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.